Well, it's a story we've been telling you about, and today it was another long and frustrating one for millions of Americans traveling through some of the country's busiest airports. Many had to wait in TSA security lines that lasted more than an hour. And now a new report is predicting airports will be even more crowded this summer. Phil LeBeau reports tonight from O'Hare Airport in Chicago.
6 a.m. at O'Hare Airport, and the long wait begins. These people spent more than an hour in the TSA security line.
Well, I was saying all my years in Chicago, we end up 5 or 6 blocks. How do we get to this point? It's crazy. What's being done?
Terrifying, brutal, straight chaos. So we have a flight at 8:20, so I'm pretty nervous. We have, 2 hours to go, so pretty nervous, but hopefully we'll make it.
Their fear of missing a flight is real. Sunday, dozens slept on cots at O'Hare because they couldn't get through security in time to make their flight. The TSA blames the long lines on a combination of factors. Budget cuts have limited how many officers are staffing checkpoints. Meanwhile, more people are flying. And with many taking carry-on bags, checking people takes longer. But should travelers spend 2 to 3 hours in line? The man who runs the Department of Homeland Security, which oversees the TSA, says that wait is too long.
Obviously, waiting 3 hours for what may be a 2-hour flight or a 90-minute flight is not acceptable, and that's not a good thing, and it would tax everybody's patience.
Now, a new report warns it will be even more crowded at airports this summer. Airlines for America predicts a record number of people will fly in the U.S. in June, July, and August. More than 231 million flying somewhere, after enduring security lines so long that some in Congress want private companies to take over airport security and eliminate the TSA.
TSA is a huge bureaucracy. It can't get it right. It hasn't got it right. They cannot recruit, they cannot train, they cannot retain, and they certainly can't administer that workforce.
With the TSA under fire, it's hoping more staffing and more overtime will shorten security lines. Here in Chicago, more than 250 new TSA officers will be added by mid-August. But until they're hired and trained, O'Hare Airport is warning travelers, get here well before your flight, just to make sure you make it through security. Phil LeBeau, Nightly Business Report, Chicago.